I'm going to ask you to use your imagination for a little bit. Imagine that the power has gone out, it's been off for a few days, you're hungry and you need to make some food for your family. It's breakfast time, so we are going to make some porridge. Now I know people are probably thinking, porridge, wow, great, you know. But some people don't actually know how to make it. So I just thought I'd make a little video showing how to make porridge using fresh oats from scratch on a hob. So again, I'm going to ask you to use your imagination. While I'm going to be using an electric stove here today, if it was any sort of SHTF situation and the power was off, obviously I wouldn't be able to use the electric stove. So I do have gas stoves. I've got the Camping stoves, I've got the single burners, I've got the twin hobs, I've even got an oven. I do have backup supplies to use with bottled gas if the electricity was off for whatever reason. But I'm not going to waste the gas that I have in my stores to make the video. So like I say, please do use your imagination while I'm doing this. So I've got the camera pointing towards a pan, as you can see. That means I'm going to be out of shot. So we'll just get started. So first of all, I've got my porridge oats. I've got a little scoop here. So that is roughly one person's serving per scoop. So I'm just going to put a couple of scoops in that. These are just the cheap porridge oats from any supermarket. I don't know which one these will be from. They'll either be Aldi or Tesco. So we've put 3 scoops of porridge oats in. Something I didn't get out was a spoon to stir the porridge with. So excuse me, just getting a spoon out the drawer. So then next we have just some ordinary cold water. So I'm just going to pour that in. Hopefully there'll be enough just to cover the oats. And just give it a little stir just to make sure that all of the oats are covered and they are going to be able to soak the water. So as you can see, it's already gone a little bit of a milky colour. However, from my prepper stores, I also have these. You would have seen them in the ration videos. They are the coffee whiteners. So I'm going to mix a couple of these in. I'm hoping this is going to give it more of a milky type taste and flavour. So again, we'll just give that a bit of a stir. Obviously it's not going to mix in instantly, but it'll mix in, you know, as it gets heated up and it warms through. So I'm just going to turn the heat on now. Just make sure that I select the right hob. I always get it wrong on this cooker. And you just want it on a medium heat. You just want to bring it up to the warm temperature and let it simmer. So we'll come back once it's warmed up a little bit. Okay, so that's been warmed up for a couple of minutes now. Like I said, it's just on a medium heat. It's on number 3 on the dials on the electric cooker. So I've been giving it a stir as it's been warming through. You need to be stirring it at all times because it can catch on the bottom, it'll burn. But I'm hoping you can see on camera all the milk powder has mixed in with it now. So like I said, as it got warmer, it's dissolved into the water. It's not cooked yet. There's steam coming from it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up. But like I said, it's not quite cooked yet, so it's going to need a few more minutes. Okay, so this has been on the go for 10 minutes now in total. And I would say that is perfect consistency for porridge. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to turn the power off. It's hot, it'll continue to absorb more water and thicken up. So you can have it just like that if you want it, just plain porridge. However, I've also got some sugar out of the ration pack, so I can add that in to sweeten it. As an alternative, we've got some strawberry jam here. You could put a little spoonful of that into that as well. And just mix in, just to give it a sweet flavour. So I'm just going to move it from that hob. It'll probably go out of camera shot. Okay, so I've just moved it over to the cold hob. Like I say, otherwise it'll get too hot. I'm just opening one of the sugar packets out of the ration packs. And I'm just going to pour that in. It's just white sugar. It's out of one of the UK 24-hour army ration packs. Give that a bit of a stir. Like I say, it's getting thicker as I wait. I'm just going to add the second sugar into that as well. So we'll just open that up. And again, we'll just sprinkle it in. And give it a stir. That, to me, that's gone absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to bring my bowl over. I'll pop it on there just so you can see. I'm going to pour this backwards handed, so I'll probably spill it. So I'll just pour some in there. Obviously I'd put 3 scoops in, so technically there's enough for 3 people. However, I'm just at home alone, so I'm going to fill my bowl up. Put that to one side. Just to be clear, I won't eat all of that. That's far too much for me. But I'll give it a good go, just so I don't waste it. So guys, that was it. That was me showing you how to make porridge from scratch. If you have to, like I said, use your imagination. Pretend I've used a portable gas hob instead of the main electric cooker that I have. We have an electric cooker in the house, so that's what I've used. So for those who previously weren't sure how to make porridge from scratch using just the hob, hopefully this has helped. For those that did know how to do it previously, well, hopefully it's been a little refresher. And if you didn't like the video, well, thanks for watching anyway. You've helped with the YouTube algorithm. So, I'll leave it there while I go and have my porridge. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.